sacrifices, animal sacrifices are in yajna is totally redundant. He is appointed exclusively for looking after all non-violent things and avoiding violence or discomfort or in such problems. Adhwari is appointed only for that purpose. So when he is taking care of all such responsibilities and duties, saying that there was animal sacrifice in yajna is totally meaningless and foolish. A portfolio is created to take care of it. Adhwariyu.
Sharmaji, can you please repeat the four things?
That is Rutvik. Rutvik, Hota, Udgatru, and Adhwariyu. Rutvik is one who chants, and Hota is one who offers, and Udgatru is who sings the hymns, and Adhwariyu is in charge of taking care of that nothing goes wrong and nothing becomes uncomfortable to anyone, including the visitors and everyone around who are participating in that yajna. That's his special portfolio. So all the four put together will complete all the duties in an yajna and see that it is done well, and the purpose is achieved of performing that yajna. That's a prayer. That's a prayer in one of the Veda mantra. Yatka amaste juhumastanno astu. With what purpose, and with what goal, and with what expectation we are performing this yajna, let it be fulfilled. That's the meaning of this Veda mantra. They chant it first, and they take upon their duties, and the whole thing will go in coordination, and the purpose will be achieved. It's a teamwork. It's a teamwork. It's not that one person will be able to do it. But it's a small one, Dainika Agnihotra, what we do daily, routine, that's okay. The one person himself can take care of all the four. But in a large scale, yes, we need different people to look after those different activities and functions. Rutvik, Hota, Udgatru, and Adhwariyu. So keeping those things in mind, if it were to be a baby boy, we had decided that it would be Adhwariyu. So baby boy, and immediately is named. Official naming is due, that's a different issue. Pradyo, nindu video illa? Pradyo?
Sharmaji, you're already live.
ಈಗ ಬಂತೀಗ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡು. ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೀನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Sharmaji, you're already live.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
Okay.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
Yes, please.
Sharmaji, you're live already.
ಆನಂದ್ಜಿ, ನಿಮ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಒಂಚೂರು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಎಸ್, ನೋ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ವೆಲ್.
ಶರ್ಮಾಜಿ, ಯಜ್ಞದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಸೋರ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ?
ಯಜಮಾನ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ,
ಆ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಹೇಳೋನು ಏನು? ಋತ್ವಿಕ್ಕು ಮತ್ತು ಉದ್ಗಾತ್ರು. ಮಂತ್ರ ಹೇಳೋನು ಋತ್ವಿಕ್ಕು. ಆ ಇಡೀ ಯಜ್ಞದ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನು, ಆ ಯಜ್ಞದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನಿಗೆ ಯಜಮಾನ ಅಂತ. ಯಜಮಾನಿ. ದೇ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್. ಆ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂತ್ರಾದಿಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನು ಋತ್ವಿಕ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಹುತಿಗಳು ಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನು ಹೋತ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನು ಉದ್ಗಾತರು, ಕೊನೆಯ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲದರ ಸೂಪರ್ವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹಿಂಸೆಗೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋನು ಅಧ್ವರ್ಯು.
ಈ ಯಜ್ಞಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಹೇಳೋದು ಇದು ಇದೆಯಾ, ಪ್ರತೀತಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ವಿಚಾರ ಹೀಗೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರದ್ದೇನಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಚರ್ಯಾಶ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದೇನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ವೇದ ಭಾಷೆಗೆ ಹತ್ತಿರವಾದಂತ ಭಾಷೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಹಾಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್.
ಶ್ರೀಸಾಮಾನ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ರೈತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ,
ಶ್ರೀಸಾಮಾನ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಚರ್ಯಾಶ್ರಮ ಗುರುಕುಲವಾಸ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಹುಕಾರ ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಭೇದ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವಾಸ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿಲಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗುರುಕುಲ. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಆಗೇ ಇರೋದು. ಇವ್ರಿಗುಂಟು ಇವ್ರಿಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರ ಆಡು ಭಾಷೆ ಕೂಡ ವೇದ ಭಾಷೆಗೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಆಯ್ತು, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಆಡು ಭಾಷೆ ಆಗಿರಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ, ವಿಶೇಷ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳೋರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗುರುಕುಲಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಧ್ಯಯನವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವೇದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಜಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಥೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವಾಗ. ನನ್ನ ಕಥೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೇಳೋರು ತಲೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿದೆ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ. ಅಥವಾ ವೇದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ದೊಡ್ಡವನ ಮಗಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ we have to involve ourselves in rejuvenating that whole process and function. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಜಗತ್ಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. Shall we start?
Sharma ji, you're live from the time you gave the meaning of Advarya.
Oh, I see. So I can start any moment. Okay. Vachaspataye pavaswa. Vachaspataye pavaswa. Yajurveda 7.1. Yajurveda 7.1. Vachaspataye pavaswa. Vacha paribhashane, all our talk. Of course, supported by thinking on the one side and action on the other side. Our talk. Pataye, pakshane, the one who protects all our talk. That's nothing but that Satchidananda, that God. He is the master of all our thoughts and words. Pavaswa, Pui Pavane, that's the root. Pui Pavane, purify. Purify. Vachaspatiye Pavaswa. Oh God, who is the master of all our words, it's our request to you to purify our words. You are the protector and you are the master of our words. Please purify. Okay, on the face it's very simple, but we have to go a bit deep into it. We always pray for the motivation, inspiration from the Satchidananda. Under his guidance or under the guidance of that great power Satchidananda, we want to think, we want to talk, and we want to do. Because that is the best teacher, that is the greatest teacher, that is omniscient. Dhiyo yonaha prachodayat. That is our daily prayer. Dhiyo yonaha prachodayat. Please inspire and motivate. Our dhiyaha means our thought, words, and action. You please motivate it, you inspire it, you guide it. Accordingly, we think, talk, and do. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Because the problem is this, our soul is imprinted with lot of impressions called samskaras. And these samskaras are a mix of good and bad. Of course, our intention is to reduce the bad element and increase the good element. That's fine. But that will happen only when we take the right guidance from the Satchidananda, not otherwise. So we open up for the motivation, inspiration, and influence of the Satchidananda by which this task can be achieved. That is reduction of bad portion and increase of good portion. So we surrender to that Satchidananda and see that that inspires, that motivates, that guides, that leads. So that is a daily prayer for us. Every day we pray like that. That is that Gayatri mantra or Savitri mantra. So in accordance with that, we are asking that great omniscient and omnipotent to purify our words. So these words of ours, Vacha Paribhashane, these words of ours are on one side protected by our thoughts, on the other side by our action. All the three must work in coordination, in harmony, in convergence. So that is the prayer. Now, similar thoughts are there in several other Veda mantras. Vachaspatir vacham nahaswadatu is another piece of Veda mantra that we have discussed. Vachaspatihi vacham nahaswadatu. Swadatu means let it make it sweet. Swada, sweet, palatable, liked. Vachaspati is the same. What we are seeing in this piece of Vedanta, the same Vachaspati. Please make our words sweet and pleasing and liked by all. And of course, conditions are there. It's not without conditions. Yes, it has to be pleasing in addition to being true. Just to make it pleasing, we are not supposed to lie. We have to speak truth and make the truth as far as possible pleasing and soothing and receivable, appreciable. That's what we have to do. Vachaspatihi vacham nahaswadatu. This is also our part of the daily prayer. Vachaspatir vacham nahaswadatu. Like this, we have got different other quotations also. Jihva me madhumattama is another prayer. Jihva me madhumattama. Let it be like honey. Jihva means my tongue. Let my tongue be so sweet like honey. Jihva me madhumattama. So our talking and expression has got a special role to play in human society. In animal society, of course, they have got their own language, but it's too limited and crude. So that it is sufficient for them to take care of their basic instincts like Nidrahara, Bhaya, Maithuna. Yes, they have got their own calls, cries, expression of their emotions, it's there. But when it comes to human beings, the expression is too evolved and is wonderful and subtle. So that is one of the greatest features of human beings, expression. Beyond Nidrahara, Bhaya, Maithuna, beyond what an animal instinctively does, beyond that, yes, we have got it. So this important feature, this important dimension of ours, that is expression and talk, is given a special position, and special care is taken to see that those words become sweet, those words become honey, those words become pure, those words become helpful to the speaker and the listener, all put together. Vachaspate pavasva. So please purify my words. Let not the words be loose. Let not the words be an expression of whatever comes to my mind. No. Let me filter it. Lakshmi Nihita Adhivachi. This under piece of Veda mantra. This also I discussed. Lakshmi Nihita Adhivachi. All wealth is in our talk. It's very simple. If you talk nonsense, it shows that our thoughts are also nonsensical. Because thoughts are not good, words are also not good. When thoughts and words are not good, what we do also definitely will be wrong and foolish. Who is the sufferer? Who takes the brunt? It's we only. So if thoughts are good, words will be good. If words are good, actions will be good. And in such which is in the middle, that which is there, that is vachaha. Vacha paribhashane. Yes, all wealth is in that. Lakshmi Nihita Adhivachi. It is in that. If our talk is good, yes, our thoughts will be good, actions will be good, and our relationship with people and environment around also will be peaceful and harmonious. It's all due to our talk. But there are certain conditions, prerequisites are there that we have discussed sufficient number of times. Whatever we talk has to be true, has to be hita, which is soothing, mita, brevity, as little as possible. Don't go on talking and talking and talking and be called as a chatterbox. No. That talking also should be as minimum as possible. And it should be without disturbing emotions, either the speaker or the listener. It should not disturb their peace of mind. Anudvegakaram vakyam. That's the thing what you find in Gita. Krishna says, Anudvegakaram vakyam. Satyam priya hitanchayat. It should be beneficial. It should be pleasing. It should be minimum. And it should be without disturbing emotions. There are so many such conditions. Subject to those conditions, yes, if we concentrate on talking, if we concentrate on our words, if we take care of the words which come out of our mouth, yes, that creates an excellent environment and excellent relationship around it. Otherwise, elsewhere in Sanskrit literature, they say, otherwise, the words what comes out of our mouth is like snakes coming out of it's that snake, this one. So it's just like snakes coming out of it. Our words should not be like that. It be soothing and pleasing. At anthill, what we call it as anthill, from that comes the snakes. So our words will be similar to those snakes coming out of that anthill. That should not be. That's the negative one. So a lot of importance and emphasis and stress is on what we talk. This is also one such. It's a prayer to the omniscient, saying, Vachaspati pavasa, you purify. You purify. That purity of word represents purity of thought on one side and purity of action on the other side. We create an environment depending upon what we express. Vachaspati pavaswa. Then Suviro Viran Prajanaya. Suviro Viran Prajanaya. Yajurveda 7.13. Yajurveda 7.13. Suviro Viran Prajanaya. Jani Pradhurbhave. Janaya Pradeep. Jani Pradhurbhave. Veera Irgatav. That is to motivate. That's to motivate, that's influence. That which inspires. Suviraha Viran Prajanaya. You first be Suvira, the right person, who can motivate others, who can inspire others, and you be the cause of Viran, other Viras. So it's very similar to what we have got in English. It says, let their tribe increase. That you have heard. Let their tribe increase. So there are some good Samaritans, and let the number of these good Samaritans increase. Let their tribe increase. That's our wish. More the number of Samaritans, wonderful will be the society. So let their tribe increase. Let the number of such people be more. Let it double, triple, let it be manifold. The same concept is expressed in other Veda mantras also. Janaya, Daivyam, Janam. That's another one. Manurbhava, Janaya, Daivyam, Janam. You are a thinking animal. So use your thinking faculty to analyze, to experiment, to experience, and finally realize truth. That is Manurbhava, Manijnane. Be intelligent, be wise. And not only that, Janaya Daivyam Janam, be the cause for the increase in the number of such people. Janaya Daivyam Janam. Daivya, that is Devajana. Devajana is those who are knowledgeable, those who are wise. So let such people be more and you be the cause of it. Janaya Daivyam Janam. The same concept, let the tribe increase. We want such people. Less the number of such people, more the problems in society. More the number of such people in society, less will the problem in society. They are inversely proportional. So Janaya Daivyam Janam. Suviro Viran Prajanaya. Here also that very word Jana is used. Jani Pradurbhava is the root. Janaya Daivyam Janam, here Prajanaya. It's not enough that we become good. Of course, we should become good first, but we should not stop there and we should make the whole environment, other people around also good. It should spread like a forest fire. Then the society will be fine. Good people are more and they go on converting other peoples also into good people. That's a great thing. Janaya Daivyam Janam. Suviro Viran Prajanaya. They mean the same thing. Now this also I have been telling time and again that the Veda mantras, what you find in different places, in different Vedas, in different mandalas, in different chapters, they are all complementary to one another. It's a wonderful thing what we observe. Why it is wonderful? Because we got other sources of knowledge, other books of religion. But in all these books of religion, what we find is there are contradictions. In one place they say so, and the opposite of it in another place. So what one to take? We'll be in confusion, we'll be in dilemma, whether to take this or that. Both are opposites. But in Vedas, we don't find even one such contradiction. On the other hand, we find things which are complementary. Vachaspati Pavasva. I gave at least other 2-3 examples of that. It speaks of the same thing. Now here also I'm telling the same thing. Janaya Daivyam Janam. Suviro Viran Prajanaya. Both mean the same thing. One is at one corner, the other one is in another corner. Now the whole beauty of it is, truth is the same at any point. So because that is true, because that is necessary for establishing a good society, yes, whoever realizes it, whoever thinks on the welfare of the society will realize the same truth. We have to be it and make others also good. It should become contagious. Becoming good should become contagious. Yes, only then the society will thrive. It will be a welfare society. Suviro, Viran, Prajani. But to do it, first we have to be that. That's very important. I, being a wretched fellow, first. And I have to transfer it. I have to make others also transform into good people. But the first requirement is I should become that. Before I profess, before I influence others, yourself, then transform others. That's the only way, and that is the best way. It may take a little more time, that's a different issue, but the transformation will be strong and relatively permanent. Suviro, Viran, Prajanaya. That's Yajurveda 7.1. Next one. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. Yajurveda 7.14. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. One scholar was telling in one of the meetings, so that was the beginning of this Islam, Muhammad Paygambar. So before that, if you go back beyond 1400 years, there is no Islam. There is no Muhammad Paygambar. There is no such school of thought at all. It started only 1400 years ago. Go another 400 to 500 years back, 2000 and odd. Christianity is not there. There is no Christ. There is no Christianity. It's a later formation. But beyond 2000 years, if I go back, I will not find it. Follow the same exercise. Go back and back and back. At one point of time, you come across Jainism, goes out. You come across this Parsi, you transcend it, you get into Buddhism, go back. And then go back like this, maybe around 8 to 10,000 years. A wonderful revelation comes to us. No known religion, no known school of thought was existing before 8 to 10,000 years. What all we know today, it is all was not there. It all came later. At that point of time, when it transcends all these things, go back, crossing all these later religions and other things. Now, if you stand at that point, one question really bogs us. What is that? At that point of time, was there a human society or not? It was there. It was there. No doubt about it. Now, was not people in the society happy and comfortable? They were. Then which guided them? That's a beautiful question. Which guided them? You cannot name any of these religions what you know today, or maybe in history. I cannot name it because they all crossed it and gone beyond it. Then what was it that guided them? And what gave them that happiness? What gave them their peace of mind? What gave that society peace and harmony and strength? There is something else, which is far, far beyond all these religions that we know today. And what was that? That was the Vedic culture. That was the Vedic culture which was there. That was a Vedic religion, if I can use that religion. Religion is not exactly equal to that humanity. Religion, it is defined as the method of worship. Method of worship. So I worship in one way, that's one religion. Somebody worships in different way, that's another religion. It's beyond that. It's more than that religion. We had some values, we had some guidelines, and it is called as Vedic culture. Better, we call it as human culture, human values. Of course, human values and human culture and Vedic values, they are not different at all. But because people have distorted the meaning of the word Veda, okay, go back to human. But if you understand the word Veda rightly, there is no problem at all. So human values and humanity was existent even then. And to be precise, that can be recognized, that can be called as the first primary culture and primary values. And that was there in the whole world. That ruled the whole world. The whole world liked it, chose it, and had their life in a wonderful way. I cannot speak of any religion. I cannot speak of any school of thought. It's all a later concoction. Earlier to that, it was not there. That's exactly what this piece of Veda mantra says. Vishwavara. Pringvarane. Pringvarane Vishwavara. The one which was universally chosen. The one which was universally accepted. What was that? Samskritir Vishwavara. Samskriti is culture. Samskriti is values. Samskriti is values in life. Samskriti is way of life. Samskriti or culture is a structure in society. Samskritir Vishwavara. And what was it? Sa Prathama. Very clear. That was the first and the fundamental values what we have. Regarding, there are two opinions. One opinion, that's of the historians. Of course, historians go by their documentation and other things. They want some proof and other things. They just don't go work on just on logic or inference. Okay, that's their style. It's all right. All historians in the world undoubtedly, undisputedly say that the Vedic culture is at least 10,000 years old. They all accept it. That is the oldest culture, the oldest set of values, human values, what we can find. Max Muller quotes, he says, the oldest book in the library of mankind is Rig Veda. That's his statement, Max Muller. And all historians are unanimous in this finding that the Vedic culture is at least 10,000 years old. That's one opinion. Now the other opinion is the whole set of knowledge came to existence with the existence of this world. When the world was created, along with the world itself was given this knowledge. Is another thing. One of my friends, he always keeps on telling, sir, it's very easy to understand this. Say you go to a shop and buy a washing machine. Along with the washing machine, you are getting user manual. It's not today they give the washing machine, user manual later. No, till that time, I will not be able to use the user manual, the machine. Well, you go and buy just one grinder or mixer, immediately it will be given a user manual. In the same way, the whole world is created and the user manual for how to be in this world is that Veda, and that's given with the creation. It is so simple and easy. Of course, those who can understand this, they can take the first one. Even otherwise, even they take the second one also, there is no harm. It is the oldest. Oldest, in the other sense, it is the first one. It is the first culture, the first set of values which guided the human beings, the human society. Sa prathama samskritir vishwavara. Now, how to understand it further? Further, it says, whatever we find in this Prathama Samskritihi Vishwavara, which are chosen by the whole world, the reminiscence of it is found in all the later culture, in all the later religions. We find one or the other sentence, one or the other thought, which has its root in the Vedic culture. It may be Bible, yes. There are so many good things in Bible. And all those good things, what you find in Bible, it has got its root in that Vedic culture. It's already said in the Vedas. Islam, Quran, yes, it also has got so many wonderful things. But all those wonderful things, they have got a root in the Vedas, and you find similar statements in the Vedas. Not all, some. That is, every religion, every school of thought in the world is influenced directly or indirectly by that set of primary values. Because that's the first one. Sa prathama samskritir vishwavara. It's chosen by the whole world. All schools of thought has got one or the other element of the Vedic thought. It can be proved. Whatever you see. You say Parsi culture, yes, it has got. Very simple, glaring. Parsi people also perform this Agnihotra. They worship fire god. And from where they got this idea of Agnihotra, Homa Havana, Yajna? The root is that only. In Islam, just to give an example, in Islam, they speak of God who is compassionate. Allah, the compassionate. That's how they call it. Allah is the one who is merciful, who is compassionate. And Allah is the supreme God. Satchidananda in our words. Now, is not Satchidananda compassionate? Is not Satchidananda an embodiment of mercy? Yes, the same thought has been given there. What about Christianity? Love everyone. Love thy neighbor. Not only neighbor, love every creature on the planet. That love is the essence of Christianity. Whether they are practicing now or not, that's a different issue. But theoretically, yes, that is there. Theoretically, it speaks of universal love and universal brotherhood. And where do you get those ideas? Go back 10,000 years ago to the point of creation. Yes, the Vedas speak about that universal love and universal brotherhood, and speaks about God as the compassionate and the merciful. In Parsi, it is there. In Buddhism and Jainism, they speak of non-violence. Where did they get the idea? Go back, go back. The very first culture, it speaks of non-violence. Vedas always speak about non-violence, and non-violence is the core of Vedas, core of Vedic thought. Everything in this world is indebted to the Vedic culture. They have drawn one or the other point from that. Respect your parents. Is there in Quran? It's there in Bible. From where you got it? Go back. Go back. The roots are in the Vedas. As a human being, we are supposed to be indebted and grateful to our parents. Now, this thought is very much there in the Vedas. The same thing has come down in the form of respect your parents in Quran and in Bible. Just a few examples I'm giving. If you go on studying all the religions of today and yesteryears, definitely we will be able to find or link the root of it into the Vedic concept and in the Vedic culture, Vedic values. So that is the first one. That is the one which has got its influence on everything else later. Sa Prathama Samskriti Vishwavara. Vishwavara is everyone has taken something or the other from that. They are chosen. Now, the sorry aspect of it is, all those religions who have taken certain basic things from that have not restricted themselves to that, but they have added their own personal opinions and personal experiences. So it has lost its authority. When it becomes objective in nature, it becomes an authority. When it becomes subjective, to that extent, it loses its objectivity. It loses its authority. My experience and my influence or my thought is added to it. It's okay, but I have got a limited experience, limited knowledge. So how can I ensure that whatever I have added to it is really an authority, is really that which is the same for all times, at all places, and at all people, for all people? I cannot ensure it, because my knowledge itself, my understanding itself, my study itself is limited. So I have to transcend from subjectivity to objectivity. If I maintain that objectivity from the beginning, what Quran says, what Bible says, what Buddhism says, what Zarathustra says, what Jain says, all should have been the same. There should not have been any difference. But because lot of historical elements, lot of personal experiences, lot of personal opinions, lot of subjective things have entered into it, and they cannot be taken as an authority. But there are certain things in all of these which are universal in nature, and they have all drawn it from Vedic culture. That's all fine, acceptable. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. All cultures, all ways of life, all set of values, what you find in any nook and corner of the world, yes, they are all influenced by that very first, the very first universal set of thoughts, universal school of thought, that is the Vedas. Sa Prathama. Sa Prathama means that one. What is that? That is a Vedic culture and human values. Human values are same for all at all times. As long as we are in a human society, as long as we are a human, yes, all those human values are applicable to us. It cannot change. But the experience and observation of each individual may differ. So what I have to do is, out of those, we have to take only those which are objective and universal, and that makes very good guide for us. It's been done already. It's there in the very beginning. That is the Vedic culture. That's the Vedic thought. That's the humanity, human values. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. That's what it means. There is nothing which is earlier to it. All what we know, all schools of thought, all religions, they are all after this Vedic culture and Vedic thought. They are all later formations. Earlier to it we don't find. That's why we say Sa Prathama. That's the first one. That's the primary one. That's at the beginning. Samskritir Vishwavara. And it is appreciated by everyone around the world. And that is the only, I repeat, that is the only recourse for us to even today establish a wonderful society around the world. Sa Prathama Samskritir Vishwavara. This I have seen several times. Yajurveda 7.20. Pahi Yajnam, Pahi Yajnapatim. Pahi Yajnam, Pahi Yajnapatim. It is Yajurveda 7.20. 7.20. Pahi, Parakshane. Protect both our yajna and Yajnapatim, one who performs Yajna. The very work be protected, and the one who does that work also be protected. And Yajna, we know very clearly, it is not only the altar and fire and swaha. In addition to it, Yajna is doing whatever we do in the exemplary way, in the best way possible. That's Yajna. Yajno vai Shreshtatamam karma. Shreshtatama, superlative. Do it in the best way, that becomes Yajna. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter. You are tilling the land, do it the best way. So your very tilling the land becomes Yajna. You are a teacher, you teach, do it the best way. Your very teaching is Yajna. You are a worker. Yes, do that work, whatever is assigned to you in the best way possible, that is your Yajna. You rule, fine, excellent. You rule the best way possible, then that very ruling becomes Yajna. You are a singer, excellent. Sing it the best way possible. Improvise it day after day. Then your very singing becomes Yajna. Sweep, doesn't matter. Sweep it the best way. And improvise that sweeping day after day. Your very sweeping becomes Yajna. Yajna is not something to be done at a particular time in a particular fashion. Every moment, whatever work we do can become an Yajna. Provided we do it in the best way possible. Provided we improvise it day after day. So one who does it is an Yajnapati, and whatever they do is Yajna, and let both be protected. Because doing things in the best way contributes to the well-being and welfare of the society and the improvement of the self. If I don't improvise whatever I'm doing, I'll be stagnating. I'll stand still, and there is no progress at all. And being stagnant is not helpful to human beings. They have to progress, they have to move ahead, they have to improvise day after day, and make the life and world around better. That is Yajna. That's a must for the welfare and well-being of the society. So protect it. Pahi Yajnam, Pahi Yajnapatim. That is Yajurveda 7.20. Next one. Shrunuta ma imam havam. Shrunuta ma imam havam. 7.34. Shrunuta ma imam havam. And in the same mantra, 7.34, one more piece is there. Vishwe devasa agata. Vishwe devasa agata. Vishwe devasa agata. (7.34) Yajurveda. Shrunuta ma imam havam. Please listen to our invitation. Havam, hoy ahvane. Please listen to our invitation. Now here, because it's associated with the other part, that is, Vishwe Devasa Agata. Devasa is in plural. So when it is in plural, yes, it is definitely referred to Satchit and not Satchidananda. At one point is very clear. Because Satchidananda is one and only one. So no plurality. It is just one singular. Monotheism. That's what we call it. Devasaha. It's a part of the same mantra. Agata. Please come. Please come. Listen to our prayer, listen to our call, listen to our invitation, and come to us. We want you. We want you. Vishwe Devasa Agata. All Devasaha, that's all knowledgeable people, all noble people, all pious people, all great people. Yes, we invite you. Please come. Please listen to our invitation. Please listen to our call. It's very simple. Of course, over a period, with learning mode, yes, we also become Devasaha. We also become such knowledgeable and pious people. That's fine. But in the beginning, we need their guidance. We need their teaching. We need their aid. We need their help. So invite them. So let our invitation, let our call be heard by you, and let you be ready with us. Come to us, answer our call, and help us out. So it is a call, and we are requesting them to listen to our call, and our call is very honest. Our call is very genuine, because we also want to progress. We want to lead a better life and see that the world also leads a better life, and we want to play our role for our welfare and the welfare of all the creatures around us, all the fellow beings around us. We need your guidance. Please come, please come. Tell us, guide us, transform us, rectify us, and whatever negative things are there in us, help us to wash it out. We need your help. So that help, we need it, and we call you. We invite you. We beseech. Yes, please listen to it and come to our help. We need it, and the same way, over a period, if others call us for their help, for their guidance, we also should be ready to answer it, because we are indebted. We are indebted. We have received that from others, and we are bound to give it to others when they call for it. This knowledge must flow freely from those who are highly knowledgeable to people who have got lesser knowledge, and over a period they also become highly knowledgeable, and they have to pass it on to other people who are of lesser knowledge. This knowledge must move from higher level to lower level, and the people who are in the lower level must be brought up to the higher level. Over a period, everyone in the society will be guided by great thoughts, great goals, great purposes. So for it to happen, from my side, I will call them, I invite them, and be ready to get all guidance that is needed for my improving my life. That's the wish, and that's the prayer here. Please listen to my prayer. Shrunuta ma imam havam. Please listen to my invitation. Please answer my call. And Vishwe Devasa Agata. And all of you, please come to my help. Come to my aid. Come to my assistance. Yajurveda 7.34. Abhayam Krunihi. Abhayam Krunihi. Vishwato Naha. Abhayam Krunihi. Vishwato Naha. Yajurveda 7.37. Abhayam Krunihi. Vishwato Naha. Yajurveda 7.37. We shall continue day after tomorrow from this point. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. That is for me, it is Wednesday, and for it is Tuesday night. Okay, fine. Thank you very much, all of you.